Available for free. It's really beautiful because now when someone starts the game, if they haven't made a new skin yet to represent themselves, they also can pick one of these and feel like it's closer to who they are, which is so awesome. And these awesome skins are coming soon. They weren't ready for live, so you won't see them in everything here, but everybody's gonna get to know them a lot. And Agnes, you have something else to tell us about.
Oh yes, there are more features. And the first one we want to show is a very charming block called hanging signs.
Yes, these hanging signs are super colorful, and the players can use strip logs and chains to craft them.
Oh, they're really nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
We all know the sign blocks and what they do, and these hanging blocks, they're very versatile. You can craft them with every wood types, and they have 3 different states.
Oh, and here you can see the different variants. So the first one here is when you hang the hanging signs from the side of a block. And this one is like the base one. So it has 2 chains, and it's when it hangs under a block that's quite wide. And then, my favorite, you can see it has like a V-shaped chain, and this is when you hang it under something that's narrow, like under a fence post or under a chain. That's so pretty. Love it.
They're really cool. I love how much storytelling too, even from that, because adding them to different places is super awesome.
Yeah, we love that when players use our blocks to do something else, like for example, create really colorful flags with them. And during our play test, one of these things we did was connect to villager house together and create these colorful flags.
It's like a festival feeling, especially I think the crimson and warped wood ones.
They're really pretty. Yeah. And Agnes, you've said for a long time that your favorite block is the sign block.
Yes, there's a good reason for that. So long time ago, I think maybe 12 years ago, when I played Minecraft, I hadn't really found my play style yet. And then my little brother, he started to place signs on a castle he had built. And he was like, this family lives here, and this is names of their family, of this family. And that inspired me a lot. So I started to do that too. So I started to name different villages and families, and they worked with this house. So the sign block really inspired me to tell stories and build my world, do world building with Minecraft. So I do love signs and the hanging signs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think that hanging signs will overtake signs for you?
For me, a bit. But what I like with the hanging signs is that they are a bit more expensive to craft. So I will use both.
Okay, very nice. I love that you are using them for storytelling, but also I love your creative use of them, coloring the skies, and I can only imagine our community is going to do things with this we've never thought of.
Oh, yeah. They're always so creative. It's amazing.
So you have something else to tell us about?
Oh, yes. We have created a beautiful new wood set for bamboo. With every wood set, look at this. You have the planks, you have fences, you have trapdoors, you have doors, and look at the beautiful pattern.
I love trapdoors. So good.
Yes.
And I love, they're so good.
La verdad no me sorprende porque llevan poniendo durante todo el vídeo cosas que no están en Minecraft.
It's a really beautiful new wood set.
It's amazing, and one of our goals with this wood set is that we want players to feel represented. Players who grew up with bamboo in real life.
Está tope bien, pero es que encima tú piensas que eso no... Tú piensas que eso no es gratis, ¿sabes? Eso vale un montón de dinero.
So the bamboo wood set actually have a block that no other wood sets have, and it's called Bamboo Mosaic, and you can see it here.
Wow.
I think it's very beautiful.
It's amazing.
When I see this, I'm like, I want to build floors with it.
Tengo que hacer en 4 trampillas.
I mean, they're beautiful floors, and I mean, it's beautiful in the whole building. And I think what I love about this wood set is how well it matches with other blocks, even though it feels so different too. It looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
You can really mix it mix the blocks together.
¿Crees que debería poner para que vayan ya cayendo?
Yeah, but more than that, I mean, I'm very excited because I think if you're able to build your real world
El otro se
in
acaba de conectar.
Minecraft,
Espero que no sea él porque
so
no voy a jugar
exciting for
Minecraft.
people.
Yes.
So
Look at that.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Like with that it's
Espero que sea el
stamped like
padre,
on the
¿verdad?
fence post and
Well, not exactly a boat.
Yo, cogí ya el
We're
sobre,
gonna have a
tío.
raft. Yeah, it works the same as a boat.
Tú me
It also has a
dices,
chest,
tú me estás
but it looks
diciendo
more
paciencia,
adventurous.
pero es que cómo se puede tener paciencia si es que
I
están
love
poniendo
that
cosas
fantasy of
que
being
dicen que a lo
like
mejor
on an
añaden.
adventure on a river and then it's on a raft. I think the like storytelling and role-playing possibilities of that is really lovely.
Yeah, I definitely want to get stranded on an island.
¿Te das cuenta de que cada vez Alex
raft,
sustituye más a
a
Steve?
bamboo jungle with like a panda.
It's really
Que
fun.
Alex
I
cada
think
vez
it's so
sustituye más a
cool to
Steve.
add that.
Yes, I'm ready to go down caving like rivers. And
En los trailers salen más
I think
Alex
of
ahora que
waterfalls
Steve.
in the caves on a raft. Oh, that sounds fun.
That sounds really fun. Chi, thank you so much for telling us about those things. And now we have Neer joining us.
Hey.
Hey, Neer, welcome back.
Thank you. This set is so amazing.
I know, it's so cozy.
It's turned nighttime.
No pueden hacer unos vídeos hablando sobre lo que están hablando ahora, no. En el vídeo del Michael Live tienen que estar hablando de cosas que
Oh,
no importan.
Agnes is a villager now.
La gente se ha unido solo para ver lo del sniper, lo del
for
tube
those
golem
of you who don't know,
o
what
lo
are you
del
doing?
rascal, tío.
Sure, I'm a gameplay designer, which basically means I work on some of the new features coming to the game.
Very exciting. You're going to tell us about those, but
Joel.
we have a creator question first.
Qué pesado, mi Joel.
다가오는 업데이트 중 제일 기대되는 건 어떤
Yo qué
건가요?
sé, Joel, pero es que si va entrando cada 2 segundos.
That's always hard. Just one, she told you.
Well, as a panda, I have to say the bamboo wood set.
Okay, that's a very good choice. And what about you, Agnes?
That's fair. I think it is a tricky question. I do love all of the features and especially like how they connect together. But if I have to pick one, I actually want to pick one that we haven't showed yet.
You can do that, Agnes.
Good. Well then, it's called the Chiseled Bookshelves.
Right, yeah, so Chiseled Bookshelves is the new block that we're adding to the game. And you can interact with it to store 1 to 6 books. But it's not only books, it's also enchanted books and books at will.
¿Repeticiones qué significa?
So basically this is where you're going to store the stories of your world.
Ah, la gente está
Personally,
diciendo
I'm really
cosas que
excited
deberían
about it
añadir, ¿no?
because as a player, I love telling stories about my game.
Están
I used to keep it in
diciendo
a
que añadan la
physical notebook
librería
just
base.
next to my game, my computer. But recently, I started
Estaría
writing
guapo,
it
¿eh?
in the world, sort of storing it in chest. And, you know, that was actually inspired by you, Agnes, and your amazing world.
Y a mí también. Pero
Yeah, and Agnes, you do the coolest storytelling in the game. You have to tell everybody about it because it's so in depth. I love it.
Okay, well, yes, it is very nerdy. So I actually write stories both
Literalmente
in the game, in
nos
books in
están
game,
haciendo
and on a
pasar,
notebook outside the game.
nos
And
están
those
haciendo
stories are
pasar
written from
nervios,
different
¿sabes? Están hablando de
perspectives.
cosas
So it's
que
very
me
important
interesan
that everything that
para hacernos
happens in
pasar,
the world
para que
need to be
estemos
written
nerviosos,
from
¿sabes?
like a perspective of someone that lives in the world, so from like characters in the world, which means, for example, they write like history books, and the stories they write there, they might not even be true.
So they could be legends.
They could be legends. But then in the notebook, outside the game, then it's my perspective. So then it's like, this is what really happened.
Oh, I just love that. I think seeing like the stories written and then being able to pull them from the bookshelves, like I get so excited about it. And these will also have redstone capabilities.
Yes. So using a comparator, you're actually going to pull a
Me está
redstone
diciendo-
signal that's going to tell
me
you
está diciendo
what
que
is the
tengo que
last
tener
book that was
un
interacted with.
montonazo de bambú y un
And there's
montón
many
de
uses
cuerda
for
para
that,
un
but
cerrador
personally,
de
I'm going to
andamio.
make some secret bookshelf doorways and
Una
hide
puerta
some
secreta
stuff in
en
there.
What are you gonna
las
hide?
librerías.
Probably my Agnes poster fans.
La Michael Live, Joel, los resultados.
Hi then.
And Agnes, your storytelling. So how would you use that?
Do-
to, like, tell
Joel, te lo
stories?
explico, 4.000 millones.
There's so many opportunities to tell stories. Like the first
What?
idea that just pop up, like
Muy guapo.
I want to build a castle and I
Joel,
want like
total.
an evil queen to live in this castle and then she can
Aquí van a decir si ha ganado el sniper, el rascal
Like
o
a
el tube
spiral
golem.
staircase down to like a dungeon or something like that. That is so
It would
cool.
be really cool. I want to make an escape room. Because then you're like trying, and maybe the
Lo está diciendo para fastidiarme, pero es que me da igual que gane el
I
tube
want
golem.
someone.
Yo quiero que gane el sniper o el
I want to
golem.
play it. That sounds better. I'm pretty sure someone else.
A ganar mi golem.
Yes, exactly. It will be awesome. And I mean, like a lot of the other things, you have this storytelling aspect, but then it's also like they're really beautiful.
They're really, really good to decorate with. So they really have like a fantasy, historical feel to them, and that's actually a feel we want for all of Minecraft. And have you noticed the top texture? So you can see it like on the floor there. Now I'm gonna talk
On the floor,
yes. I'm gonna talk a lot about floors today.
As well.
But it's also
Yeah,
very
también,
pretty as a floor.
Okay.
Floors are important.
I mean, I think that's the cool thing whenever
Antes-
we get
antes también
any
estaban
blocks
viendo,
in the game. It's like being able to use them in different ways. So you
ideas
can use them
de
as a digital
en
bookshelf, or you can be
peticiones
like,
de los
these are the
jugadores.
best blocks
Pusieron,
I've ever seen.
pusieron como, por así decirlo,
And the Panda mosaic.
Yeah,
Una
exactly.
piro-
All the
una piragua.
combinations, and I'm sure the
Yeah.
community is going to come up with so many more things than us.
Oh,
It's
yes.
gonna be amazing.
And you have one more thing to tell us about.
Yes.
me está diciendo que
That's
por cada sheet de
actually a
bambú y
feature
una
that's quite
cuerda
close to my
puedo
heart,
hacer un
because
andamio,
I
¿sabes?
grew up interacting a lot with these.
Me voy a llevar a
maybe
una
time to
jungla
take a
por
look at
bambú,
some
¿sabes?
camels.
Hombre, a lo mejor voy algún día porque también quiero loro. A ver, espérate. Que sale el Paulo pero con la máscara negra, ¿eh? Ah, no, es un panda. Un camello. Yo preferiría avestruces, la verdad. Eso sí que estaría guapo, que añadieran alguna montura para montarse dos. ¿Qué verga? ¿La mula? ¿El burro? Ya, pero yo me refiero a un vehículo que sea un animal.
Those are awesome. Tell us more about
Eso ya me
camels.
gusta más, la verdad.
Yeah, so like I said, they're really close to my heart because I remember
Pero esta sala de
growing
aquí,
up
¿pa'
going
qué
on
es?
field trips and sort of seeing them and riding them, and actually have a really distinct memory of sitting
Pero yo me refiero a donde
in
tienen los cofres y
this
esto.
huge animal and
Esta sala
sitting
que
on them
estamos
when
ahora
on the
mismo.
ground. And when they gave up, the camels don't really just get up.
Entonces
immediately.
tendrías que poner
They're
aquí
like
una puerta de hierro o algo así, ¿no?
indecisive, back and forth sort of thing. And that was a terrifying experience as a kid, but
Y aquí
so
otro.
amazing as well. And we talked about how this update is a
Oye,
lot
está
about
quedando bien, ¿eh?
self-expression through representation, and I just love that so many
Lo de
more
arriba no te he
people
dicho
now
que lo
around
hagas
the world can
tampoco.
sort of
Yo sé
see
que
and
construyes todo bien,
experience
pero
they
yo arriba no
remember
te he
and
dicho que
experience
hagas
from
nada
their life in
porque
the game.
no
Yeah,
puedes
and
decorar la
share it
mina,
with
¿sabes?
someone who maybe hasn't experienced it.
Right.
Because that was the thing I really
Voy a cerrar la
loved during
puerta.
the development process of camels, because you had talked so much about like your experiences as a child and how tall the camels is, how they stand up in this like super weird way. And when I got to play with them in the game, I'm like, it feels like you told me about, and I thought that was cool.
That's really cool.
Okay, and Agnes, here's a hard-hitting question for you. Camels, horses, why both?
Ahora cuando lo haces.
This is an important question. So we want to keep
Botan
updating
el rascal y
Minecraft for
te
like a
juro que lo mato
lifetime,
cada
for
vez que lo
50
veo.
years or more. And
No
that
ha dicho
means that
Porque una
each
cosa es
thing
decir
we
que se va a matar
add
el
needs
sniper,
to
que eso ya
really
me parece
fit
mal.
within the
Pero otra cosa
Minecraft
es decir
ecosystem.
que va a
And this is
matar
of
al
course
rascal.
true for camels
Eso
as
ya
well.
le parece bien
And
a casi
since
todo el mundo.
camels are a rideable mob,
De hecho, yo
and
bloqueé a
horses
uno que ha
are
dicho
too,
que
it
le
was
gustaba
very
el
important
rascal.
for us to really create a unique experience.
Te juro
Yeah,
que
we
pensaba
worked
que
quite
estaban
hard
mirando.
on that,
Pensaba
trying
que
to find a
estaban
different
mirando el
niche in
suelo
the game for
diciendo, me
both,
quedo sin
and
bloque y las
really
manos.
make the experience different and
Como que
unique.
te había algún
And there's many differences. For example, horse are
Antonio.
quite agile. Strafing right and left is really quick in Minecraft. And camels are quite big animals, so they're a bit slower. But if you find a long stretch, like a straight stretch, maybe a relatively flat ground like
Pensé
in
que no era broma, pero está de
deserts,
gracia,
you
tío.
can get quite fast actually, and that's
Creo,
helped by this
creo
new ability
que
that they
voy a
have called the
ayudarte un
dash.
poco y voy a hacer la
So
mesa
using the
hawaiana.
dash, you can clear ravines or even rivers, which we all know are the enemy of horses in Minecraft.
That
It's
is
pretty cool.
really cool.
Una herrería
Another
también
unique
servía,
things
¿no?
with the camels is
Parece.
that you can be 2 players on it at the same time.
And there the two of you are taking a
Yes.
trip together.
Oh, it's so nice.
Lovely adventure in the Badlands, and we know that many of our players really enjoy to play together with their friends. So it feels good to add a feature where you really can go on an
A
adventure
ver, yo
together.
tengo...
Yes, now I'm happy
Yo
that if we
tengo
added
una
it,
mesa
finally
de
Agnes
fotografías
might
que me ha dicho
invite
que
me to
antes
play
no
some.
hago.
Maybe, I
I
don't know.
will.
También tengo un barril
And I mean, they're great for storytelling. And you have this like, okay, I'm taking you on an adventure. Come see what I'm doing. But you also,
There's another side to them. Yeah, exactly. I think that duality is really, really interesting because, like we said, when you're riding them, you're with a friend, you're in an adventure. It's very sort of storytelling, adventure-y. But there's another side because you can actually sprint with camels, and they go quite a bit faster when you do. So, for example, in an action scenario at night, you can be out with your friend, and Agnes, for example, is using the camel and moving around and dashing out of danger, and I, with the bow, can sort of shoot and attack behind, and that collaboration, I think, is really, really cool.
And as you can see here, the many mobs can't reach us because the camel is so tall. Finally, I get to feel how it is to be tall.
I see. I know, but when they're not attacking you, they actually look quite cute, I think, zombies.
Porque es que no cuenta ni como fortaleza porque es muy pequeño.
Maybe ugly cute.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I'm definitely going to be the one, like, hopefully driving the camel. I don't want to be the one aiming the bow, but I mean, it's really cool. It adds a lot, especially to be able to, maybe you're doing a little both. You're having a nice stroll, and then you're like, it turned night. Let's fight together. But, I mean, I have to point out that they're also just incredibly cute.
They are, and especially, they are ugly cute, I think.
Yeah, and as we can see, we also have camel babies because you can breed them. And something pretty interesting is that the item you're going to use to feed and breed them is actually a cactus.
And I thought that was so interesting when we researched camels. I didn't know that real world camels eat cactus.
Yeah, I've seen many videos of camels eating cactus. I thought it was really, really interesting. And also, cactus is sort of an item that doesn't have too many uses in the game, so it's always nice, again, being respectful of all features, sort of adding uses to it.
That's really awesome. Mir, thank you so much for telling us about those amazing features.
Thanks for having me.
On October 27th, during Minecraft Now, you'll be able to hear more about these cool new features. And Agnes, you have one surprise for us.
Yes, we do have a surprise. So previous years, you have been able to playtest the new features like many, many months after live. But this year, we're very excited about this. This year, you will actually be able to playtest the new features, beta snapshots, and previews just a few days from now.
Están apareciendo gatos por la aldea. ¿Qué? Aparece cuando hay aldeanos.
We can't wait to hear what you think when you playtest these features in a few days. Like Agnes said, this is the start of features for Update 1.20, and there will be more to come throughout the year. It's almost the end of the show, and we only have the mob vote results left. But let's take a look back at everything we announced today.
Tío, te van entrando cada 5 minutos. Una para cargar allí, hijo.
No puedes.
¿Por qué no puedes?
Porque no hay...
¿Sabes, niño? Está viniendo cada 5 minutos a cargar la tablet y a quitarla. Se va a cargar la tablet. Y que ya no le va a funcionar la batería o algo así. Y me dice que no, pero es que cuando vaya me voy a reír. Se va cada 5 minutos cogiendo, ¿sabes? Tío, por Dios, ¿cuánto va a durar? Llevamos 1 hora y media esperando, tío. ¿Estás diciéndome algo? Es que yo lo tengo silenciado porque hacía mucho ruido. Vale, pues silencio, Paulo. ¿Qué, Paulo?
Now it's time to see who you all voted into the game. Vu!
Hello.
What do you do?
I'm farming.
But you want the mob vote results.
We do. I
Es
mean,
igual,
the
Mario.
carrots are lovely.
Wait, I want to get everybody out here.
Nice throw.
Thank you.
¿Y qué pasa?
So
Me
this
apetece
is
jugar, ya
important
está.
because
No me puedo
this
apetecer,
winning
me
mob
tiene que
actually
apetecer
got
cartilla
over
para
half of the total votes.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay, that's cool.
And the winner is...
¿Qué pasa, Antonio? El silencio de nuevo al Pablo porque es que no quiero que se escuche el ruido de fondo.
Fair.
¡Sniper! ¡Sniper!
You voted, and now the sniffer is coming to the game.
Hey,
Minecraft
Sniper!
wouldn't be what it is today without all of you. From all of us at
Vamos!
Mojang Studios, thank you so much. Bye!
Bye. So this is important because this winning mob actually got over half of the
Deja ver todos los
total
de Mojang,
votes.
¿sabes?
Wow. Okay, that's cool.
And the winner is... Ooh.
The sniffer.
Qué poquito animado, tío.